Hmm. Alright, we're all live. Let's switch. Let's get started. All right, welcome everyone to another exciting matchup here. Actually, it's a back matchup, Dash Champions League. I am your host, Omenvoir. And we got quite a lineup for you tonight. Also, does anyone else get kind of a little PTSD every time that video comes on? I'm getting to the point where I'm kind of twitchy. Like, oh, no, again, please, no. Anyways, let's before I even get to all that, actually no, let me explain to you this lineup. This lineup is insane. We've got Sharky versus NGC Man, then Sharky versus SaltedSofa, then NGC Man versus Rinko. So you got a few hours of amazing DAS coming up to you. But before we can do any of that, we gotta do this other stuff, like explaining the rules, which I'm sure no one's ever heard these rules before. I'm sure all of you watching don't have any idea what's going on, so let me explain it to you again. Because, you know, we have very short-term memories, right? 6 games, it's a best of 6. That means that if you get to 4, you win. Otherwise, you can bring it to a draw, 3-3. And if you do that, then you get 1 point apiece. And if you win, you get 3 points apiece. And if you lose, you get 0. Hand cam and input display are required. So please make sure you got your hertz counters, your input displays, and hand cams ready to roll so that we can't disqualify the match. Because apparently that's a thing. Like, if you don't have all 3 of those things, we just can't play. So turn them on, please. Let's take a look at the standings. Well, actually, hang on. Prize pool, Matcherino, you know you wanna help out, reward our DAS masters with the money they deserve for earning this. So there's going to be a playoff later on after the league phase is done. Winners and the top players will get money. So yeah, help them out. Exclamation point, Matcherino. Bracket. Let's see here. I need to change this to 75% so that we can take a look at it and we can see everything. Here's our standings. We're getting close to the end of the season. A lot of players with 7s and 6s and 5s and 8s across the board here. So I think we're in our last week. So the standings you see here won't change too much, but there's still some possibilities. Sharky in 10th currently, looking to sneak into that buys of the top 8. Currently at 13 points. And let's see here. Where's NGC? You're in here somewhere. NGC Man 11th, literally right after that. So they are tied. The only difference is the game difference. Is 1 game point difference for Sharky. So that's the tiebreaker. 13 points. So this is a pretty big one. Winner of this might sneak into that top 8. Pretty crazy stuff. I'm excited to see what's going to happen. 2 legends of DAS colliding now. No problem, NGC Man. Everyone's got work stuff that happens every once in a while. We're good to go. Your seed is pinned for those of you at home who, for some reason, don't want to watch and rather play along. You can play along. Seed is pinned for you as well. Or you can go back and watch the VOD and play along, you know. It's pretty fun. It's good practice. But it's also really fun just to watch these guys play amazing DAS, so there's that too. You got options. Poopy old hag in chat. I absolutely didn't take today off just to watch this match. No kidding, right? Rinko needs to get past NGC Man for you to have any chance of making top 4, or for Rinko to have a chance of making top 24. I don't know. to look. We have a good luck, have fun, NGC Man in chat to Sharky. Javanti's in chat, and it's Sharky also. Good luck, have fun, NGC. Oh man, the tension's killing me here. Oh, there's the ready. All right, let's get this match started. DAS action coming at you in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Tetris on the board for NGC Man. We'll spend a little bit of time burning away that first couple lines after that, though. Sharky's still looking for his first Tetris. There it is. Just a burn. Nope. Now they pretty much have even line counts here. Tetris for Sharky to go up to 47,800. And NGC Man at 47,800, so nearly identical early goings. Stand this slow. NGC Man may be late, but he's the reason I'm here. I missed the notification for the stream, but I saw him go live, so I hopped in. Good, you're in for a good show. 76,000 for NGC Man. Speaking of, 95,000 for Sharky. Dog My Cat's in chat. Tiffy Flower, yo, it's DAS! 96,000 Sharky, getting kind of high. Needs a long bar. Needs a long bar now. Gets it. 120,000, but is going to be cleaning for a little bit. 130,000 for NGC Man at the bottom of the board. Looking clean and safe. We'll look to try to take advantage of this slowdown from Sharky. Is burning through this nicely. Only about a 5 or 6 line solve, so well done from Sharky. 131,000. NGC Man now also a little dirty. Couple of delay burns, no big deal. Long bar needed. Where's the long bar? Good double there from NGC Man. And the long bar finally comes. 156,000 to 135,000. Sharky feeling the pain now. I guess I'm not supposed to mention things about droughts because the person who's behind might be able to take advantage of that, but they're at the same line count, right? There's an 8-second lag. It's fine. 160,000 to 167,000 for NGC Man. Sharky in a little bit of a cleanup mode here. Hoping for a long bar to resolve this. We'll just go ahead and take the triple. Or delay triple as the case might be. There's a Tetris for Sharky. 194,000 for NGC Man. 189,000 for Sharky. The Matcherino has gone up 369. Hey now. Oh my goodness, I gotta click on this and see who did it. I think I know who did it. Board's starting to climb again for both players. Indeed, it was Cat's My Dog contributing to get it to 369. Beautiful. Thank you, Cat's My Dog. AKA my wife. 225 for Sharky. 228 for NGC Man. NGC Man did take advantage of a slight slowdown from Sharky. We are 88 lines in. Not too much drama aside from occasional high stacks. Both players handled it beautifully. Nice room there for the long bar. Sharky. LJ dependency gets filled with J. There's another LJ dependency gets filled with an L. Just waiting on the long bar now. Both players stacks getting high, but so far cleaning just fine. Safety triple from Sharky. There's a Tetris for NGC Man. 360 to 280. Sharky's board's in a little bit of trouble here. Is able to get a Tetris to bring this down and maybe start to work on a roof burn. Oh, this is going to be beautiful if the pieces come. There we go. Okay, we are set up for a column 3, but some unfortunate pieces are going to mean that Sharky's going to have to clean this a little bit. NGC is clean, 113, 410,000 to 316 for Sharky. So considerable lead for NGC Man as we approach transition, where the speeds will increase by 50%. As has been drilled into my head from many, many, many years of watching Van Dweller explain level 19 transition over and over in Masters games. Imagine you're in a car and the car's going 50 miles an hour. Now imagine it's going 75 miles an hour. Sharky getting really high. Nice S-spin. NGC Man burns into transition at 492. Sharky at 385. So gonna have to hope that you can make this up in transition speeds. Level 20 for both players. 518 to 410. Whew. Is it just me or is this kind of a droughty seed? 468 for Sharky, 577 for NGC Man. Sharky finally getting access to that hole and getting it cleaned up and gets a Tetris 500 to 613. So that 100,000 point lead seems to be pretty persistent so far through 3-ish levels of transition speeds. Both players in a bit of a slowdown. Sharky getting left side cleaned up a little bit, and the right side cleaned up a little bit is clean, setting up some tucks. Beautifully executed. Needs to get something left. Gets the right pieces left. Waiting on long bar. NGC Man in the slowdown still. 631 for NGC, 557 for Sharky. NGC opting to go ahead to try to burn this down rather than build 2 off the bottom. Which would be crazy. Who would do that? 591 for Sharky. Has made up a lot of ground. 644 for NGC Man, who's finally clean. Level 25, so we don't have a whole lot of levels left here. Just 4 more levels to work with before the DAS kill screen. Well, unless your name is Andy, maybe Bendy. Handful of others might be able to get more than 10 lines on kill screen, level 29. 710 for NGC Man. 659 for Sharky. Beautiful quick taps. Needs a long bar though. This board getting pretty dicey. Oh my god, where's the long bar? No long bar is coming. That's gonna do it for Sharky. He tops out at 662, 719 NGC Man in the lead with the win to get game number 1. GG's. Now I do the arduous task of eating like 3 bites of food before the next game. And we'll see if it takes me 3 whole hours to finish my meal. Catch up on chat. Kingsman said with the hey now in chat. Javan T saying that the live commentary where you're talking about droughts is where it's more of a problem. Makes sense. Poopy old hag. Then imagine going 150 when it hits 29. Yeah. Rogue Potato. When did Vandy start? Yeah, I sound just like him. Oh, Wisebrought redeemed a DAS. 333 points for DAS. I'll give you 2. Got GGN ready for both players. I'll go ahead and get them started before I do any more talking. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yes, gross seed, says NGC Man. I think I agree. Holy squares there. Disgusting seeds from Sharky. Oh, burst. Yeah. Oh, another one. Stanislaw has redeemed another Dastris. Okay, let me drink some water. There we go. I'm ready for the next redeem. Next person who redeems Das, I should be good for the next one. I'm gonna have to get some more water pretty soon though. Already 2, and we're only in game number 2 of a three match night. Long bar dependency in column 2 off the bottom for NGC Man. 93,000 for Sharky, 53,000 for NGC Man, so already a small lead for Sharky. Oh yeah, should I add those to the queue? I can add those to the queue. Kingsman, if you're curious though, the lineup is Sharky, NGC Man, Sharky and SaltedSofa, and NGC Man and Rinko. So it's a hell of a lineup. $172 for Sharky, 80,000 for NGC Man. So quite the lead so far. NGC seems to be having a bit of a suffer game to start off here. Just can't quite get clean. That left side has been perpetually low. $223 through 53 lines for Sharky, 134 for NGC Man. We are 60 lines in. J-Tuck set up and hit by NGC Man, who's clean. Building up for some Tetrises. Square Tuck filled with a square. Both players being on a long bar now. Good smart burns from both players. There's a long bar for both players. 300,000 for Sharky, who's on a blistering pace. 189 for NGC Man. Good T-tuck there from NGC Man. I think I'm going to have to start to learn how to set up more tucks. That's what I'm learning watching all these high-level players. And the thing that I definitely don't do is set up tucks. I find them to be scary as a... I don't know, I don't want to say I'm new, but certainly new to the competitive scene. Like, if I miss that tuck, what am I going to do? I'm just going to die. That's what's going to happen, right? 351 for Sharky, 259 for NGC Man. So still a strong lead, but NGC Man has caught up a little bit. About a 4 Tetris lead. Poopy old hag saying that they're gonna have to spend a few bucks for more phone data. Oh no. Go find a, I don't know, a coffee shop and leech some free Wi-Fi from them or something. Javanti saying, tucks are easy, you don't have to worry about them. Tucks are fun. I just need to get more confidence in my game. Wise Brat says, we gotta learn to sacrifice lines, then you'll be comfortable with tucks that don't resolve. Right, yep. That's 100% true. I basically end up having to learn how to burn anyways just because I get myself into bad situations, so... I guess the next step is just be like, go ahead and throw some tucks in there too. Maybe it'll make life easier. 492 for Sharky. We're at 116 lines for both players, 400,000 for NGC Man. 10 lines of transition. Leo saying, I was thinking about going to sleep, but clearly this is more important. Yes. It's Germany over there for you, right? Germany. So what time is it in Germany right now? Late, right? It's got to be late. I'm in Germany. Oh, thank God for the internet. 12:36 in the morning in Germany. Yeah, that's pretty late. Especially if you got to work in the morning. Tetris is worth it, though. 547 transition for Sharky, 418 for NGC Man. So kind of a flip of the script here from the first game, where NGC Man had a pretty strong score going in, strong lead. But this time it is Sharky with the strong lead. Bulgarian Brute. Okay. Bulgaria. Yeah, you're right. I just did a stream with Leo. You'd think I'd remember. Nope. My apologies, sir. I believe one of the things I do remember about Leo that was incredible was he can like make his hands touch in the back, like front on his back, which is just crazy to me. These boards are getting crazy. Speaking of, 616 for Sharky, 510 for NGC Man. Both boards climbing near the middle top of the board. Very dependent, full of holes. A lot of quick taps happening right now. A lot of survival happening, but NGC Man's gonna top out first. Sharky at 625 is good for game number 2. We're tied. 1-1. Yeah, those are some insane maneuvers there to try to stay alive at the top. That must have been quite the sequence of pieces. Oh my goodness. All right. Leo, maybe getting revenge for me saying the wrong country, has redeemed Das. Rocco Ricci in chat. Tiffy Flowers in chat. And you see nice dirty Harakiri setup. Okay, someone's gonna have to explain that one. There's a bunch of setups and spins and tucks that, like, not a bunch. There's a handful. I just don't know what they mean. That one I definitely am not familiar with. Oh my gosh. Again. Leo. Oh, not only can he make his hands touch in his back when, like, you put your hands behind you and make your hands touch. Not only can he do that, but he's really good at making me say Das. I'm going to have to find creative ways to Das it up here. We got ready from our players. Speaking of Das, I'm going to let them get started. Game number 3. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Sorry about that, guys. Das it needs to happen right now. I got 2 more to go. Oh my gosh. All right. Guys, 0-0. It's a tie game. Oh, never mind. But I will say, There was some incredible dash control in the end of that game. Both players like nailing quick taps, crazy tucks. It was just insane survival. $68,000 for NGC Man, $45,000 for Sharky. I gotta get one more DAS in here somewhere. Ooh. See, look at these tuck setups. Really fun. And Sharky setting up some pretty crazy 3 highs. Left side, there's another 3 high on the right side. Oh, J spin into that hole. Crazy. Oh, Sharky putting on some tuck spin clinics right now at 96,000, 114 for NGC Man. Clean Tetris. Classic T-burn on the right side there. 162,000 to 122,000. Yeah, I know what dirty is, but no, I don't know what a harakiri is. But that's okay, I'll look it up some other time, maybe not now. The way you describe that makes me like question life choices and maybe not want to look it up right this second. Because there's DAS happening right now. 147 to 193 for NGC Man. LJ dependencies for NGC gets them both filled, has another dependency, gets it filled with an S. It's a long bar dependency on the right side, about 7 rows off the bottom, needs something now. Gonna have to start taking some compromises. Gets that long bar left. Oh no, it's an early top from NGC Man, 203,000. Sharky, you have chased down. You're at 179,000. You need to get to 204. Plenty of time to do it. James Chen. Yeah, I would have to use more. Just kind of like a little bit of get the throat just to kind of warble from, I don't know, smoking too much or just being James Chen, you know. I don't know, it's kind of tough. Dash, you know? Dash is fun. Oh my god, Poopy with the sick burn. Let me get Sharky his point. We got it ready from NGC Man. We got it ready from Sharky. Let's get these players started on game number 4. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Hey, I don't mind being compared to James Chen, even if it's one that hasn't hit puberty, because I mean, legend of the sport, commentator extraordinaire. A few burns to start the game for NGC Man. A few holes to start the board for Sharky, who's burning high now. Gonna have to spend some time getting this cleaned up. There's a Tetris. I don't know, his face fuzz would disagree with you. It really is a mustache, I swear. That was supposed to be James Chen, by the way, not Poopy. I have no idea what Poopy sounds like. I'm kind of curious now. Need to have a Poopy face reveal. 56,000 for Sharky, 41,000 for NGC Man. Lots of legendary commentators in this chat and in this game. Sharky, of course, one of the voices of CTWC. The board's kind of climbing here. Let's see if they can get this burns. There's a couple of burns. And the long bar for the Dusty Tetris, 109,000, 115,000 for NGC Man. And believe it or not, man, I heard NGC Man kind of commentate for the first time at Jonas Cup. And I was extraordinarily impressed. I was like, I want more of that man on comms. Amazing DAS player and a very, very good commentator too. I would love to hear more NGC Man. Oh, beautiful, beautiful J-spin. He doesn't belong in the commentator's booth though. He's too good. Look at this. Look at this. I almost said Kaka, but a different version of Kaka. It starts with S and ends with it. So beautiful. 145,000 for both players. Sharky's board kind of messy. Might set up for a column 5. So long bar dependency on the right side. It's going to take a little bit to burn out of this. Oh, set up in column, yeah, well, column 10. But wow, that was a beautiful 5 off the bottom from Sharky. Is that even considered cleaning if you're just getting dirty Tetrises? I mean, you didn't do any burns. You just Tetrised your way down. Like 238 from Sharky, 197 from NGC Man. Check your VODs of YouTube. Okay, I will. I will. I also want to see like a Poopy's grandmom like voice reveal. Oh no, NGC Man was fine. I looked away. Again, this is the key. Like the early tops is I just look away in the early top. I need to pay more attention. 285 Sharky is good for game number 4. Oh no. Well, NGC Man can still bring this to a draw with a couple more wins. So that's going to be the hope that we can do here, is to get this to a draw and end up to continue to stay tied. Because right now they are literally tied points in the league. So let's get game number 5 started. See if NGC Man can continue this, come back to a draw, or Sharky win it 4-1. Let's find out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. A draw. Man, I already did. Boxy, where the hell were you earlier? A draw. There's a couple different things a draw can be. I know that he's looking for a very specific one, but let me go through a few of them for you. So it's like when you get a piece of paper or an electronic device and you start drawing something on it, like you put maybe something legible, maybe a picture. That's a draw, right? You can also like do things like there's a thing called you can draw straws. So people who might be trying to like not want to do something that everyone wants to not do, but like you draw a straw to see who's the unlucky person that has to go do something. That's a draw. There's a couple of cowboys and they're standing in front of each other on a dusty road, and they want to shoot each other, and just when they both start to pull their guns, that's a draw. What other kind of draws are there? 52,000 for Sharky, 99,000 for NGC Man. Help me out, chat. There's got to be some other draws I'm missing here. All right. No, but seriously, a draw in this one is when you get to 3-3. So it's best of 6, which is a little different than a best of 5 or best of 7 in that, yes, when you get to 4, you win, but the opponent has the opportunity to try to bring it to a draw by getting to the 6th game and winning it, basically. So right now, Sharky is 1 away from winning, but NGC Man can bring this to a draw by winning 2 more, which would then bring us to like effectively a decider, a 6 of 6 decider. 192 for NGC Man, 144 for Sharky. Boards are clean, no drama so far. Draw two cards from your deck by activating the Pot of Greed. Yeah, draw. Yeah. I mean, there's also, you know, the classic card game draws too, right? If you're playing a card game, you decide that, you know, maybe the rules state something. Maybe you're playing Uno and someone throws a card that says draw two. That means you got to pull 2 cards from your deck and put into your hand. That's a draw. Sadly, El Peltum, no. It's been a fair number of early tops. The first game was very good. The seed was terrible. They handled it beautifully, but it was like a 600, 700,000, and it's been early tops ever since. 239 for Sharky, 318 for NGC Man, so good lead here for NGC Man as we approach the halfway point. To transition, that is. Leo is correct. It's been definitely a ton of 1.2s. Yes, for sure. Pay no attention to the VOD. These have been incredibly close 1.2 games. 310 for Sharky, 387 for NGC Man. .443. This is quite the pace so far. Very efficient game. Very efficient start from NGC Man so far. Both boards have been very clean though. Like, this really just fundamental Tetris, the way that you would hope to play. At least the way I would hope to play. I don't know about anyone else. No drama means you're just scoring. Usually. Another Tetris for Sharky to go up to 426, 92 lines. So, honestly, like, that's a really good pace too. But what is this? 507, 105 lines in for NGC Man. What? NGC Man has been grinding for the perfect game, perfect DAS game. No burns. Level 18 to level 29. So maybe that's affected his game for this match, which will explain why maybe this 533 isn't so crazy. I don't know. Sharky at 473, some holes in his board. 556 for NGC Man. Whatever that emoji was, it's pretty funny looking. I like it. 579 for NGC Man. 480 for Sharky. A little bit of a slowdown pace-wise, but you know what? Still going to be a very respectable score for both players if they make transition. NGC Man is about there. 11 lines in the future, so actually the lead isn't quite as large as you might imagine it could be. 527 for Sharky. 604, 1 line away for NGC Man. Just kind of waiting on this long bar. Gets it, transitions at 328. Whoa, I don't know if that was an intentional Aki bar. I don't think it was. NGC Man's in a bit of trouble. Oh, covered that. Nicely done there. Gets out of that jam. 655, 573 for Sharky, who's still not at transition yet. 1 burn away or 1 Tetris away. There he is. 575, so very respectable score. 660 for NGC Man at level 20. My goodness, I wasn't sure NGC Man was going to get out of that early misdrop of the long bar. 691 for NGC Man, 626 for Sharky. Ladies and gentlemen, we have ourselves a game. Holy cow. 65 for Sharky, 748 for NGC Man. About a 100,000 point lead, but Tetrises are going to be worth more as we continue to climb these levels. By about level 25, Tetrises are worth around 30,000, and they'll peak out close to 36,000 by the time you hit 29. 715 to 787. NGC Man in the lead, but again about 14 lines in the future, so Sharky does have some leeway. Lead's not quite as large as it seems. Well, none of that matters if you top out early. 818, 848 for NGC Man, 723 for Sharky. Tetris for Sharky to go to 754. Very, very clean boards from both players. Level 25 level for NGC Man, level 23 for Sharky. Sharky has a couple holes in his board. Covered up the well here. Oh, good pole vault. Opens up the well again, needs a long bar now. Long bar's not coming. That's going to do it for Sharky. Tops out 759. NGC Man at 919. Gonna stave off elimination and get a second game on the board. And we'll fight for a draw. NGC Man going ahead and trying to get this max maybe. Waiting on a long bar, doesn't come. Ends up basically one Tetris short. NGC Man, I am actually so cracked. Watch my camera. All right, I'm watching your camera. I see a lot of fuzzy stuff happening. I see nothing now. It's frozen. Maybe some floor? And your shoulder? I think your camera might be cracked, or your internet connection, or both. That could be, by extension, you being cracked. Speaking of cracks, I think my CRT is cracked or something. Like, it's been taking longer and longer to warm up to the point where I can actually see gameplay. Kind of a weird segue, but, you know. NGC just ate a raw egg, but the camera froze. That's what cracked. The egg cracked. Oh no. Whatever he was doing, he totally just disconnected. Oh, okay, he's back. Well, I watched your camera. I'm not sure what good it did me. Just slurping it down all alone. Oh man, had no DAS on either of my bars in 24. My screen is super blurry. Oh no. Is it still playable? I mean, obviously it is. You got a 964, but... Well, how appropriate, Arctic. It's snowing wherever Arctic is. NGC Man, I hope you have a backup TV or something if your TV's going on you. Wherever Arctic goes, it starts snowing. Yes. That would be appropriate. Be like those old cartoons where someone who's got really bad luck, like they carry the rain cloud with them. Arctic just carries the snow with them. Seed is pinned. It's, oh boy, it should be... What are we on, game 6? It should be 866F5F. Hey, my preparation actually paid off for once. I wrote down the seeds and I wrote down the increments, and it came in handy. Go me, yes! This is the most exciting part of this whole matchup, is that I actually had an answer to a question. And then Sharky answered it anyway, so never mind. I'll give Sharky the credit on that one. We got it ready from both our players. We're at a decider of sorts. A six-sider? Yeah, we're at a six-sider. Let's do a 6 countdown for this decider, six-sider draw potential thing. Will Sharky get the win in 3 points, or will both of them escape with 1 point? Let's find out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Das! Tris. Tris. Tetris on the board for Sharky. NGC still building, had a singular burn. There's a safety triple for NGC. And a safety double for Sharky. A spin by NGC, followed by a Tetris. 31,000 to 49,000, so early lead for Sharky. Beautiful stack for Sharky. A little less beautiful for NGC, but nothing that won't be overcome with a few burns. As Burb once said a long time ago, speaking of Burb and burns, Burb Wizard, a long time ago before he was like the super commentator that he is now. He's like, what's a burn between a couple of friends anyways? What's a few burns between friends? I don't know, I pretty much just butchered it. He's much better at commentating than I am, so... You'd had to have been there, okay? It was really funny. I remembered it, and it was like 3 years ago, so it must have been kind of funny. Either that or I just got a weird sense of humor. 124,000, 147 now with that Tetris for Sharky, 130 for NGC Man. $40 lines in. Sharky with about a Tetris lead. I'm hoping that NGC Man can see his TV. Seems like he can so far. Gets the long bar dependency filled on the left side. There's a beautiful stack. Just waiting on the long bar. Sharky also waiting on the long bar. Gets it. 262. And a second one to go to 286. There's one for NGC Man answering back. 229. So more than a couple Tetrises now for Sharky. I should say more than a couple Tetris lead now for Sharky. $334 to $298. Couple of dependencies in NGC's board. Gets one of them filled and the other one burned away, so is set up for that Tetris. 324,000. Sharky with a long bar dependency and an L dependency. Gets the long bar dependency filled and the L dependency is burned away. Beautiful stack. Long bar for the Tetris. 384,000 to 347,000 for NGC Man. We are approaching the turn, or the Joey Parker turn, as Kingsman calls it. I will give him credit for that one. I know it's also because Joey Parker basically said it, but I heard it from Sharky or from Kingsman first. So another legendary commentator, words in chat this afternoon or evening, depending on where you're at, or morning in the case of Leo. Who the heck is Joey Parker? Yeah, so he is a veteran from before the hypertapping days, before the Joseph Saley days, when it was just a smaller bunch of like mostly Gen Xers, maybe some older millennials playing Tetris competitively. Apparently, he took a stint at doing some commentating, and he coined the phrase "the turn," which is 100 lines, basically. Speaking of, we're getting really close to transition, so I'm gonna maybe stop talking about Joey Parker, but yeah. Give him some credit for that, coming up with that phrase. I haven't really seen Joey Parker lately, obviously. I don't think he really participates in any of the online stuff. I'm not sure if he's shown up at any of the in-person stuff recently or not. 451 for Sharky, 452 for NGC Man, so that is certainly neck and neck. Neck alert. We are right at transition here. Just a few more lines to go. For that semi truck will be going 50% faster. Oh my goodness, so much faster. Which, actually it is. As a DAS player, 19 is like, Totally different style of stacking for me when it comes to level 19. Beautiful quick taps from Sharky. Hyper Jolt as it once was called. Maybe it still is called that? I don't know. We'll have to get an answer from Sharky later to see if he still calls it the Hyper Jolt. 501 for NGC Man, 497 for Sharky. About a 1 Tetris lead for NGC Man as we approach level 21. Joey lives in New Zealand now? 549 to 554. I want to live in New Zealand. I want to walk the path of the ring. I mean, you can't because it was filmed all over the place, but I want to walk the hypothetical path of the ring. 606 to 610 for NGC Man. At least I want to visit New Zealand someday. NGC Man with a little bit of a dirty board on the right side. Gonna need a little help to get out of this. Beautiful flat burns. To get this under control, beautiful. Like he wasn't in trouble at all. What am I talking about? Look at this. 623 for NGC Man, 615 for Sharky. Just basically took that small opportunity to take the lead. That's all it takes, man. Just even an efficient solve. If you're having to burn, your opponent can take the lead. Sharky has 674 to 685. I guess it really just depends on who's. At this point, it's close enough that whoever's scoring most recently will be the person in the lead. 736 for Sharky, 686 for NGC Man. Back and forth they go. Long bar dependency on the left side for Sharky. Gets it filled. 739 to 719. True lead for Sharky. This is as close as you can get. 781, 771, NGC Man in the lead. Up 1 line. And also 4 lines behind, so a true lead now for NGC Man. Both players at level 26. Tetris is worth more than 30,000 at this point. 817 to 789. NGC Man in a slowdown. Sharky gets a Tetris, 624. Just a few thousand points difference between these two players. Sharky gonna go ahead and build one off the bottom. NGC Man still stuck in this dig. Level 27, not a place that you want to be if you're NGC Man. Sharky, waiting on a long bar, has not been able to get one. Just waiting. Oh, some misdrops. Holding out for this long bar. Sold on the long bar. Never comes. 830 is not enough. 837. NGC Man burns his way into victory and brings us to a draw. 3-3. They remain tied. Both players only have one more game to go. Who's going to actually have the more points at the end of the season? Who knows? I guess we'll find out where Sharky is because he's got one more game coming up. Wow, what an ending! Holy crap! I need to take a breath from that one. Okay. Let me get this entered in. We can take a look at the standings. Good game from both players. Great comeback. NGC Man, that last game was as close as you could possibly ask for. Beautifully played. Great competition from two legends of the DAS sport. Holy cow. All right, let's look at the score real quick. The updated thing should be updated anyways. I'll go ahead and give it a refresh. Interact. All right, here you go. Updated standings. Our Sharky has now made the bracket. 14 points. NGC Man also at 14 points. That's about as close as you can get. We have a new follower, Sheep38 and Ace Hardcastle. Thank you for joining. You're in for some more amazing Tetris. We're not done. We've got 2 more matches for you. NGC Man just finished bringing this match to Sharky to a draw. Now we've got Sharky and SaltedSofa. This will be Sharky's final match of the league phase season. Hoping to sneak in and secure a bye game. So while I get that set up, let's go ahead and send you back to some slides, which were updated. Yay me. Be proud of me, Boxy. I updated slides. And we'll get this next match started as soon as possible. Stick around for more DAS action. All right, players, going to go ahead and get you guys a seed. And then we're going to do the whole ramble again. All right, everyone ready to be triggered? Make sure you get your comfort teddy bear or, you know, hold the hand of your loved one, because we're going to see this video again. Here we go. No, not again. God, no, please. God damn it. No. I survived. I made it. I made it through another video. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you, chat, for helping me out there. All right, rules. Here we go again. It's a best of 6. That means that the first person to 4 wins and gets 3 points, but you can get to 3-3, which means it's a draw and each player gets 1 point. And a loss of 0 points. So, yeah, hand cam, input cam, all that stuff. Please make sure it's on, or else we can't actually play the game. It won't count for anything. So, do me a favor. Okay, what else we got? Matcherino. Matcherino's next, right? Matcherino. Prize pool. Hey, it's 369. Hey now. Thanks to some donations from Cat's My Dog. 369. You know, you want to, hey, the next one's 420, right? So maybe if we can get to 420 and then someone wants to donate 69 cents, we can get 420.69. Wouldn't that be something? That would be something. Let's look at the table again. I just showed you this, but here, let's talk more specifically about SaltedSofa, who's in the bracket currently 19th place. So looking to improve and make sure that they secure their places here in the bracket. And then, of course, anywhere you can get higher up. If you can get the higher up, the better seed you're going to get, which, you know, is favorable. Obviously, you want to get the higher seeds, so you get to have hopefully the theoretically easier game, although this bracket is stacked, so yeah, I don't know, maybe not. And Sharky, now in the 8th place, which means would get a bye if the season ended today. So we'll hope for another win here to secure a top 8 position. We'll see how it goes. Anyways, music. Should turn the music back on. There's the music. Here's our warming up. Your seed is set. 860125. Oh no! Guys, I'm so sorry. It's an all number seed, but it won't be for very long. I'm very suspicious of all number seeds. I've seen so many all number seeds that just have like terrible, terrible sequences of pieces. Early top outs and just lots of digging. But there's probably just superstition. It's probably not so bad. Anecdotal evidence doesn't necessarily mean anything, right? Plus, these are DAS masters. They're going to make it work. Boxy. No, I'm not playing it. We do. I will actually. Yes, I will play it for you again at the end of this match and before the next one. Whoopie, yes, please. Tiffy, please, God, no. All right, we got a ready from SaltedSofa. A good luck well, just a good luck sofa. And a good luck from Sofa as well. Where's they have fun? I tell you what, you guys don't have to have fun, but I'm gonna have fun. Because we're gonna have fun watching you guys play amazing skill-based Tetris, not luck-based Tetris. Oh, man. Oh yeah, I should do ads. You're right, Boxy. I'll do an ad between the next one. All right, we got it ready from both our players. Let's get game number 1 started between these two DAS masters. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Play the intro twice between this match and the next one. We'll do that and ads. It's going to be an epic intermission. I hope you all stick around for the main chorus that is the ads and the intro. This intermission that is, you know, a couple of guys playing Tetris. It's whatever. It's a thing. Hey, some pushdown points from Sharky. I mean, I guess that's not a surprise. Sharky's definitely a pushdown player, so I just happened to notice this time. 22,000 for Sharky, 23,000 for Sofa. I think that Sofa, or someone who looks an awful lot like Sofa, but I'm not sure. That shirt is missing a Zelda logo. And so I think that might be a Sofa impersonator. I'm not sure that I believe this. You know what? I think I need to readjust the cameras a little bit so we can get some hand cams going on. Okay, we got a hand cam for Sofa. Don't have one for Sharky that I can see. Not a problem. We'll catch it next game. 161,000 for Sofa, 166,000 for Sharky. Got the input to display and the hertz counter, so I think we can trust people. Can we ban Poopy? We can. Will we? That's a good question. There's a Tetris from Sharky. Fills the longbar dependency with a J. Just gonna go ahead and burn it away. Or build one off the bottom. Just build one off the bottom. Yep. My instincts are definitely not the instincts of master level players. 202,000 to 216 for Sofa. I missed a whole lot of chat at the end of that other game, so I might go back and take a look. Sharky a little dirty here. Gonna go ahead and just burn this down. Set up for a Dusty now. And gets it. 235 to 228 for Sofa, who's got a lot of really cool square tucks set up here. We'll get one solved with a J. Had to put the long bar somewhere, was not the ideal place for it, so we'll just take a couple extra burns to get it cleaned away. Beautifully done. Gets a Tetris, has a long bar dependency on the left side. Gets that filled. Now as a T-spin setup, gets it! 258 for Sofa, 281 for Sharky. 69 line, 69 for Sofa. Hey now, what's that, count 3? I actually went through and updated my personal scenes so that I now have a Hey Now counter on my personal scene. So if you ever happen to be dropping by and watching some other streams, I restream pretty much everything. CTL, CTM, TNP, this, a couple of smaller tournaments as well. Anyways, if you do stop by, you might see a Hey Now counter. And yeah, I'm going to use it. 329,000 for Sofa. 353 Sharky. Sharky needing something left, and maybe a long bar would be nice too. There's the long bar. And got something left as well, but resulted in some holes. We'll be cleaning this out shortly. Hazelnut milk. What's up? $389 for Sharky, $399 for Sofa. Not much. Just watching some random guys playing Tetris. Sharky in a bit of trouble, had a couple of miss spins. Thank goodness for that long bar. Was able to get it over, and we'll now begin the process of trying to bring this down. That will, assuming they survive, either way, that will give Sofa a chance here to extend the lead. It's 468 to 440. Sharky does not have a lot of time to get this cleaned up before level 19, though. It is a 124 line for Sharky, and is bringing this down, is now at a survivable height, I would say. Looking for a T. Interesting. Delay J spin there. Works out okay. Has to go in dirty. 450 is the score for Sharky at transition. 517. Sofa still has 3 more lines. 539 now. Sharky looking to just burn this away, bring this board down. $563 for Sofa, who's just Tetrising away here on the level 19 speeds. Has transitioned. Sharky might try to build. Yes, is going to go ahead and try to build 2 off the bottom. Oh my goodness, that's such a risky build, but it worked out. Tetris for Sharky, 489 to 591 for Sofa. For Sofa's impersonator, that is. Sofa's impersonator is pretty damn good at DAS, let me tell you what. Looks like him, plays like him, just doesn't have the Zelda thing $4.99 for Sharky, $6.24 for Sofa. Tiffy. Oh my gosh. $5.50 for Sharky, who misses the quick tap on the left side, but gets a Tetris on the right side to bring this down a little bit. Gonna get that long bar all the way over to clean it up. Still basically been Tetrising 2 off the bottom for a couple of levels now. Sofa's board getting really complicated. Gets that quick tap all the way left. Gets a dirty Tetris. 5 off the bottom for Sofa. Or I'm sorry, Sofa's impersonator. $6.62 for Sofa. $5.99 for Sharky. Still 2 off the bottom, but now burning this down a little bit. Sofa tops out $6.66. Sharky, you're in a chase down. $6.32. And you need to get to $6.66. You need to get to the number of the devil. Not a gimme. Sharky's board isn't exactly in a good situation. Gonna have to get something left. Gets that long bar left. Gets the J. Just gonna burn this down. 1 or 2 lines at a time. Oh no! $6.45. Sharky's board to his right side is inaccessible right now. Is it gonna be enough? $6.49. It is not enough. $6.66 was the goal. $6.49 was not enough. Sofa stealing that one by virtue of having the more efficient game. But a valiant effort from Sharky. 1-0. GG. All right, they are ready for game number 2. Let's get these DAS Masters started. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Ace Hardcastle asking, Sofa, you doing the Zappa thing on purpose, right? The what now? I think he's referring to just your style. Wrong channel, yeah. GG from Natcat, first time chatter, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Hope you are enjoying some incredible DAS action here between 2 incredible players. And it's Sharky and SaltedSofa. Nelstris also in chat. Oh yeah, you know what? Sofa may not be American. Let me go see, make sure. I think he's Canadian, right? I should probably go update that. In fact, more than Canadian, I associate him with Zelda. Let me see if I can find a Zelda flag. $119 for Sharky, $99 for Sofa. Ooh, let me resize that a little bit. Oh my gosh, the devil is alright. There we go. The SaltedSofa is officially from wherever Zelda land is. More official than Canada. 196 to 118 for Sofa. Sofa's board. A little bit of trouble. Once a square, it doesn't quite get it. Use Corian adjustment works just fine there, though. That's totally fine. No, not a problem. Almost set up for dirty. Goes ahead and just takes the triple, though, just to bring the board down to safety is now set up for a Tetris. Hyrule! Yes, my god. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. 266 to 178, so Sharky has taken advantage of the slowdown from the Hyrule Warrior, SaltedSofa. Sharky hand cam. Damn it. You're right. All right, I'll just say it now. Obviously, don't worry about it, Sharky, for now. But we do. I think we need to get a hand cam for you if you can. If you can adjust your face cam to be a hand cam. Next game, let's go ahead and do that. Thanks for the reminder, Tiffy Flower. Can't do it. I can't do it. All right. Go ahead and just focus on the game for now, though. Don't worry. We'll figure it out later. It's 320 for Sharky. Nice, solid pace. 251 for Sofa. Zelda Land is better. I mean, Hyrule... to be fair, Hyrule is actually a pretty badass name. Like, that's pretty hard to top. But Zelda Land is just got its own kind of, I don't know, charm. It sounds like something that was a mistranslation from the 1980s, Japanese mistranslation from the 1980s. Someone didn't know English, is like, oh, let's just call it Zelda Land. Meanwhile, Link's all like, why does Zelda get all the credit? I'm doing all the work. It should be Link Land. Thanks, NatCat, for the follow. Zelda has a theme park. Zelda. Yeah, it's a theme park in China. Like they have like China's got all those knockoff theme parks. Zelda Land is like the Chinese Hyrule. There's like Blink instead of Link, and like Zelda instead of Zelda. 446 for Sharky, 378 for Sofa. 115 line for both of them, so we are getting pretty close to transition. Good pace for Sharky. 515, 7 more lines to go. 425 for Sofa, so down about a little over 4 Tetrises. Sofa transitioning in with the Tetris. 472, 519 for Sharky. 543. There's a Tetris for Sharky to go to 568, 496. So Sofa has made up a little bit of ground. Sharky's board a little bumpy. I have to take a couple burns to clean this up. Oh, get some good pieces to even out the board. Now just waiting a long bar to cover just as long bar came. Tetris gods. RNGesus is so fickle sometimes. 605 for Sharky, 577 for Sofa, 603. So Sofa has brought this back to at least a score lead. Is down about 2 lines, so or up about 2 lines, I should say. So it's more or less neck and neck at this point. 610 to 612 for Sofa. With the burns Sharky's having to go through, it is definitely more or less an even game now. Good long bar left for Sharky. 624 to 622. Level 22. We have ourselves a game. $683. Both players just chugging along here. Setting up Tetris is knocking him down. 714 for Sharky. 687 for Sofa. So Sharky has pulled in a slight lead here. Level 24. Sharky set up. Sofa getting set up. There's a Tetris for Sharky. 775, 720. Sofa is set up with a beautiful stack, just waiting on a long bar. I'm going to take some burns, bring this down. Square tuck filled with a J. Or, yeah, J. 808 to 758. So this game is incredibly tight. Definitely max out pace for both these players. Maybe more. 843. 800. So Sofa's falling a little behind. Level 26. We've just got a few more levels to go. But Tetrises are worth over 30,000 at this point, so there's still room. Sharky is just not giving any breathing room, though, just playing almost flawlessly here. Set up for another one. 913, level 27. Oh no, Sofa's board getting out of hand at level 27, topping out at 808. Sharky is good for game number 2. Level 28, let's see what they can do. Can they get the max out? 8 lines to do it. Great game from Sofa. Sharky 990, 1 line to go. I think a double? Triple? A triple would definitely do it. There's a Tetris to go. 826. Beautiful game from Sharky. Great game from Sofa. Really just came down to level 27. I mean, can't ask for much more than that. Great games from both these players. Sharky's on the board. It's 1-1. Whew. Sofa saying he's definitely gotten the whole Frank Zappa thing in the past. Okay, we got a ready from Sofa and a ready from Sharky. So game number 3. Who's going to take the advantage? Let's find out. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Sofa's blanket looks extremely comfortable and fuzzy. I'm a little jealous right now. I might have to go find a blanket now. It looks really nice. It's a little chilly where I'm at. Probably not as chilly as it is in Hyrule / Canada, where Sofa is. But chilly just means you get to cuddle with some cats. Hunker up with some blankets, some nice warm fuzzy blankets. Hot chocolate, if you so prefer. Maybe cider. Soups and stews start to sound good again. Because, I mean, with the hot summers we have here, yeah, no, not so much. Stews, not so much. 49,000 to 51,000 for Sofa. Sharky with a little bit of burn to do here. Nice long bar to take care of that dependency. Clean. Waiting on a long bar. Gets it. Tetris to go to 76,000. Sofa at 74,000. Who has a dependency that was just had to be filled. Will be burning for a little bit. Might opt to... No, just gonna have to burn. Just gonna have to burn this away. Will not be able to score any Tetrises until that long bar dependency gets filled on the left side there. Uncovered the hole finally. I burned about 10 lines trying to get that hole uncovered. Sets up a Vitz. Sharky with a T-spin set up. Gets it. Long bar for Tetris to go to 147, so that's slow down. Sofa's at 106. Definitely a solid lead for Sharky here in the early goings. Line 37-ish. Sofa is out of it. Clean. Multiple tuck setup. Line spin from Sharky. I still never see that coming. Unlike Van Dweller, I do not see that one coming. 197 for Sharky, 136 for Sofa. I missed it. Did Sofa fill the vits in? Is Jasmine somewhere just like randomly feeling warm and cozy from a vits that happened? And she's like, I wonder why I feel so warm and cozy. 181 T-Tuck for Sofa to 246 for Sharky. Sharky up about 4 lines and a couple Tetrises. If Andy doesn't see those always, yeah. Bless your soul, Omen. Very good restreamer. Well, thank you. That comes a lot for someone who I deeply respect as a restreamer and obviously as an amazing Tetris player. But for real, I do want to hear more NGC commentary. We need to find a way to get you more commentary, my friend. Dirty Tetris for Sharky. Beautifully done. 299 to 238 for Sofa. Sofa's board climbing. There's a Tetris for Sofa. A second one, 285. So down a couple Tetrises, but also down about 4 lines, so still within striking distance. We are approaching the turn. I'm so glad someone called out the flag thing. Sometimes I like to just play with people's flags and just put random stuff in there. Swedish Chef, I had a, you know, Swedish meatballs, pretty much. I should have put the IKEA flag. That would have been a good one to put there. In fact, I'm considering for my restreams, I'm considering asking, of course, just totally voluntary, only if you want to, but asking for like, hey, what's your favorite band or your favorite TV show or something? And like just putting a little bit of bling on the scene on their side of the screen, just to kind of give a little bit of differentiation. You know, you get to know the player / it's kind of fun too. Just kind of fun to play around with those kinds of things. Sharky at 406, 383 for Sofa. Beautiful stack from Sofa. Tetris. 429 has caught up. 430 for Sharky, so his slowdown has allowed Sofa to get back in this match. It's pretty much dead even. Sharky's still in a little bit of a cleanup, though. Oh, set up for a dirty column 7. Gets it! 457, 459 for Sharky, 453 for Sofa. Board getting kind of scary. Takes a safety triple. 4 more lines to transition. Sharky has transitioned at 483. There's a Tetris to bring it to 507. Sofa's about to transition 1 more line. Transitions at 485. So here we are again. Another neck and neck game. High quality stuff from both players. Sharky hanging that S piece though. To find a way to resolve that cleanly. Needles that J in there. Square burns it away almost clean now. Had to tuck in a T. Couple more burns will do it. Is clean. Now going to try to set up for a Tetris. 527 for Sharky, 543 for Sofa. So both players really just kind of been burning away a lot of the early levels of the 19 speeds. 548 to 532 for Sharky. Sharky set up, had to cover just as the long bar came. Set up again. Perfect square for that left. Burns the square right. Tetris for Sharky, 566. 581 for Sofa. $610 now for Sofa. 595. Sharky is in the future a little bit, so while Sharky's at 653 and Sofa's at 639, the difference could actually be in Sofa's favor. So he's about a full level behind. Level 23, Sofa looking for something to tuck in or spin in there. Couldn't get it. Just had to take some compromises. Oh no. Misdrop of that SP. It's going to need something left. Needles that long bar through there. Going to need some more stuff left. More stuff left happens, but it's not ideal. Still going to be burning away. Sharky, meanwhile, is at 751, 680 is Sofa's score. I don't think that's going to be in. Yeah, that was not a good board there at the end there for Sofa. 680 is the top out. So 784, Sharky takes the win and the lead. It's 2-1. GG. High quality game again. All it took was one little slowdown. Man, level 19 is so unforgiving. I'm always amazed that these players can make 19 look as easy as they do. And getting out of anything is just so difficult. Sharky looking for another max. Can't really afford to burn anymore. Gonna have to hope for some long bars. There's one. Needs another one. Gets it! Oh my god, a couple burns! Needs a couple burns! Oh no! Oh! So close! I thought for sure that last Tetris was gonna be enough. It was just 2 burns short. God, so close! $999,232, yeah. I mean, you could probably accumulate 768 pushdown points over the course of the game, right? That could have been a pushdown point difference between like a max out and not a max out. 780k transition, yeah. Amazing though, amazing game for both players. We got it ready from both our players. Let's get them started on game number 4. Let's do a 4 countdown. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Game number 4 is at your door. Yeah, that's now we're starting to sound like CTW, Classic Tetris Wars, with their punny game countdowns. Rip Colin. At least Ronkley's still around. And they've added the amazing Adam Irish to the rotation of commentators too. What an amazing restreamer. I love Adam Irish. Tetris for Sharky, 28,000 to 68,000 for Sofa. So Sofa off to a quick start here. Hand cam. Yeah, I believe Sharky said hand cam was not going to be possible. So we'll let the powers that be decide if that's a problem. I'm gonna, at least while I'm still here, it's not a problem, but yeah, I'm with you, Javanti. I'm gonna, we'll talk. Remind me again after this. We'll see if we can get at least the last couple games with a hand cam. $70,000 for Sharky, 167 for Sofa. Column 2 set up for Sharky. Had to put some weight on the hole. Pieces didn't really accommodate for that particular board. A little bit of a complicated setup for Sharky. 132 to 239 for Sofa, who's been mostly clean and kind of just scoring away. Oh no, Sharky's gonna early top. So Sofa's on the board. Ties it up 2-2. I guess he's already on the board. All right, Sharky, is there anything we can do about the hand cam thing? Is there any way to adjust the camera so that it's a little bit further down, or is there a second camera we can put on it, or... Okay, well, here's what I can say. I would normally say not a big deal, but I actually watched a match get canceled because Andy could not get his hand cam, and like I'm afraid that if Boxy or someone else, it's primarily Boxy, sees that there's not a hand cam, like he's going to disqualify the entire thing. So if there's anything we can do, please, like I'm okay with like saying the first 3 matches, we'll pretend our first 4 games is fine. If there's anything we can do to get some kind of a hand cam so that we can at least argue that it's fine, do me a favor, because I don't want this thing to have to be redone. Cannot move your camera. Well, yeah, I mean, if you've got a phone cam, and I don't know if we can, there we go. I see something there. Redoing game over hand cam, has it happened? No. But we did cancel a game because there was no hand cam. So what my thing is if Sharky can find a way to get a hand cam happening, I'm going to let you guys decide whether or not we should redo. I'm going to assume not. And then we'll just say it's fine. Because we'll have had a hand cam for at least part of the set. I'm going to say that's fine. And then, you know, the players can decide for the rest of them. But I would definitely like something. That's as good as I can get. Okay. Let me see if there's... Let me try to... If you've got it on your stencil, I should be able to do something here. Yeah, that'll work. Let me shrink this a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. That'll do, Sharky. That's enough for me. That's good enough for me. And then if you guys are happy with the results of the match, no one is kind of demanding for a replay, we can go on. Or we can replay, I guess, if you really want to. Like, I mean, Sofa, I guess that's kind of up to you because you're the one who, like, if there was alleged cheating, it's kind of like your choice on whether or not you want to replay those. But my opinion is that it's fine as long as we got the last couple games here, or last few games. Okay. Yeah, Sharky, I'm sorry about that, that we couldn't play last week. Thank you for being accommodating this week, and thank you both for working with us on, making sure the hand cam and everything is good to go. So we're good. Java, thanks for reminding me and insisting. I'm sure that if Boxy were here, he would have insisted as well. So appreciate you both for your flexibility. We got our ready from Sofa. Hopefully it's not too much of a distraction. And we'll have an amazing last couple games. Because we are guaranteed 2 more. No matter what. Either 4-2 or 3-3. We got it ready from both our players. Let's get game number 5 started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Let me transition this over real quick. Here we go. I'm very impressed, by the way, Sharky, of how quickly you're able to like find a setup and just get it thrown on a scene. That's like, it's amazing. It's like you almost do this every once in a while, you know. Oh no, Sharky with the slight misdrop there of the Z piece. Gonna go ahead and just start burning it away. Good flat burns from Sharky to uncover the hole. And is clean with the Tetris. 42,000, 76,000 for Sofa. So Sofa definitely taking advantage and taking the lead. Good S-spin from Sharky. Tetris to go to 112. 126 for Sofa. Sofa with a J dependency on the left side gets it filled. Would love a square to fill that square hole. Gets a square. And a long bar for the Tetris. 172 to 136. We're 40 lines in exactly for both players. Man, I just realized I haven't had very many hey nows. Only 3 so far the entire evening. We're almost done with the second of 3 sets. Normally I have like, I don't know, 5 in 3 games. 175,000 Sofa's board getting kind of complicated. Gonna need some good pieces to get out of this. Oh, lost dash there. Could not get the piece over. Gonna have to try to burn flat. Not gonna do it. Tops out early. 186 is enough for Sharky. 3-2. What a quick game. So here we are at a 6-sider again. Second one of the evening. Both of them involving Sharky. Sharky with a win. We'll take the win. 3 points. With a loss, we'll make a draw between the two players, and they'll take 1 point apiece. Thanks for returning the gift. My pleasure. Yes. Gift giving season is upon us. It is Thanksgiving after all. And much gratitude and thanks going around between our cordial players. How polite and nice is this community, by the way? We got it ready from Sofa for this 6-sider. Just sucks because I'm a tall dude with long arms. In order to hold the controller comfortably, I have to hold it around my knees. Yeah, I'm so sorry, man. Let me know if there's anything we can do to make it more accommodating, but man, I feel like you've done a really good job of getting this jank setup working already. If you want to take time to try to figure out a better angle for the camera, then that will allow you to sit comfortably. I mean, I think your comfort is probably very important for the last game, right? So feel free to take that time. Well, I'm seeing a ready from both the players, so I'm guessing this is as good as it's gonna get. Do what you needed to stay comfortable, Sharky. Again, apologize for the inconvenience. Let's get this game 6 started between these two players. Will Sharky take a win, or will Sofa bring us to a draw? Let's find out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It was tied up at 760 points there for a little bit. That was pretty fun. Would have been tied there, but it looks like some pushdown points from Sharky. 46,000 to 23,000 for Sofa. $69 hey now for Sharky, 70,000 for Sofa. The hey now counter's up to 4. Tie game. Still early goings though. Nice adjustment from Sofa to get that all the way over. Almost looked like a quick tap, but I just normally don't see quick taps that low on the board for the middle of the board. 118,000 for Sofa, 120 for Sharky. Tight one early on here, 167 to 164. Good clean stacks from both players. Tetris's 210 to 193 for Sharky. So, slight lead for Sofa. Through about 50 lines. Pardon me as I take another like 2 bites, every 15 minutes to continue to eat my dinner. It is 7 o'clock and I'm about halfway done. I've been working on it for about 2.5 hours now. The most relevant part of Tetris is how long it takes a restreamer to eat dinner. Good split double from Sofa to get cleaned up. A little bit of a patented head nod from, or head shake rather, from Sofa. 307 to 286. Sharky getting kind of high, but gets the long bar to get the Tetris. $334 for Sofa. $332 for Sharky. Oh, dang. 26 minutes ago, Tiffy Flower redeemed a DAS. I was only reminded because I was like, I need to take a sip of water. And the last time I took a sip of water is because someone redeemed DAS that made me have to take a sip of water. Oh no, did anyone ask for a DAS redemption? I should probably check. There it was. I forgot I did that. 425 for Sharky, 91 lines, 427 for Sofa. This seed has been generous, and these players have been taking full advantage, exploiting it. Like frackers from Oklahoma. And no, I don't mean like the pseudo swear word. I mean like actual oil fracking. 472,000 for both players at exactly 100 lines in. Sofa's board getting uncomfortably high. Gonna hope for a long bar. Good quick tap of the S piece to get the burn. Another great quick tap of the Z piece. Where's the long bar? There's the long bar. Goodness gracious. 498. 500 now for Sofa. 109 lines in. 110 lines. 502 for Sharky. $528 to $503. Sofa's board in trouble. Dependent on the left side. Gonna need an L flat works. Another L flat works. That was beautiful. One more burn should do it. Is clean now. Waiting on a long bar. Where's the long bar? There's the long bar. Oh my goodness. Almost covered. Last second adjustment to make room for the long bar. For Sofa surviving. 555. One burn away from transition for both players. Sharky in at 581. Sofa at 579. Again, another neck and neck game. Here we go again. Was it the fourth time that it's been this close going into transition? Sofa trying to manage nerves. Take a deep breath. 630 to 633. Sharky with a tiny lead at level 20. Good Tetris from Sofa. Sharky pushing long bars left. $662. Sharky's board getting to be kind of dangerous now. Oh no, misdrop of the L. Oh no, misdrop of the square. That's gonna be it. 663 for Sharky. Sofa at 745 takes game number 6, and we have a second draw in 2 sets. Oh my gosh. We have played 2 sets. We've gotten two draws. GG's for Sofa. Go ahead and mulling this one out. I'm going to go ahead and update the spreadsheet. Oh. Yeah, you're welcome to mull it out. It's paused. Go ahead. This is your last one. Great games, Sharky. Thank you for being accommodating. Apologize we couldn't play last week when you had a little more room. You played like a champion. The champion you are. Thanks for hanging out. It was vastly entertaining to watch you play, as always. Sofa. Congratulations on getting to a draw. I guess congratulations to both players. You both get 1 point. Tops out level 25, 909. What a pace. My goodness. Sofa pissed off he couldn't make more of that, but GG's nonetheless. What a match between you two. I hope Hyrule continues to treat you well. And I think the spreadsheet should be updated now. Let's go ahead and take a quick refresh, take a look at the standings one more time before we go to our third match of the evening between Rinko and NGC Man. Here we go. Sharky in 8th place, 15 points, currently with a bye, but we'll have to hope that some of the players right below him will not be able to score a whole lot of points, so it's a very tenuous bye. Pretty good chance we'll end up in the knockout stage early without a bye. But we'll see. NGC Man, they're coming up, will be looking to get some points to maybe get into the buys. And we've got SaltedSofa currently in the bracket, 19th place with 9 points. So there you go. Stick around. Let's see where NGC Man and Rinko end up. Rinko currently in 28th place. NGC Man in 10th. Be right back. Oh yeah, I should probably run ads. Doo-doo-doo. Commercial. Sofa, no problem. Hey, I'm so happy to have been able to stream you. And Sharky, both of you. I feel it's an ultimate privilege, man, to be some guy who was randomly watching all these things 3 months ago to being allowed to like somehow get behind the microphone and stream a couple of amazing legends as both you, Sofa and Sharky and NGC Man and Rinko. It's been so fun. Okay. I think we're back from commercial break. So, I think that means it's time to be triggered. Hope you guys are ready. Get your crying pillows. You're ready to weep into your sheets. Here we go. Okay, so now that you're all fully triggered and have all your tears out, you can be ready for me doing it again. Because no, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do it again. Let me put the music back on though, so I don't forget. We'll cover all the stuff again one more time. It's a best of 6. That means that the first person to 4 wins, but you have an opportunity to try to bring it to a draw, which would be a 3-3. If you do that, you get 1 point apiece. If you win, you get 3 points, and if you lose, you get 0 points. Hand cam and input display are required. More drama around that. I kind of, yeah. I'm gonna hold my tongue. Yeah, please make sure they're available and on, or else we can't really continue. So turn all that stuff on, please. Maturino. Reward our DAS masters by, giving them money. Money's good. We like DAS. We should give DAS players money. So Maturino command to find out how to do that. Again, thanks earlier to Dog My Cats for getting us to 369. Hey now. One more time at the bracket, I guess. I just showed y'all, but just in case, we're starting over. We're pretending like this is all new, right? Here you go. Here's the bracket. You can see, you can find NGC Man there near the top at 10. Hoping to sneak in and get a bye. And we can see Rinko, 28th, hoping to get into the bracket. So there is definitely playoff implications here. It'll be exciting to see what happens. Rinko. Oh, I hate to do this. But is there any way you've got a camera that you can put on your hands? And I'm not even trying to be a pain in the butt. It's just that this happened. One time I watched a game where a game got canceled because Boxy said there had to be a camera, and so there wasn't a camera, and so we canceled the game. So it's like, all right, camera it is. Thank you, Rinko. Let me see if I can get NGC Man camera a little bit further down. I can. Woo! Are you practicing rolling, NGC Man? Oh my goodness. Are you a roller now? WTF. Alright. We've got hand cams. Woohoo! Blargmeister. First time in chat. I'm new here. What was triggering about that experience? Oh, yeah. Feel free to PM me. I don't want to necessarily go into that here. Because we're here to watch DAS. And watch it played well by some of the best in the world. Let me get you guys a new seed. Not a very good roller. It's not scandalous, it's just controversial, right? I totally understand the reason why it's put in place. It makes sense. It's just there's a lot of games that have to be played, and a lot of players that I feel are kind of trustworthy. Let's just leave it at that. And having to cancel games and redo games because of that particular reason, it's kind of a stress. We've already extended the deadline twice, and yeah. Let's just say if they were cheating, we'd have bigger problems. But regardless, I totally understand and respect the ruling, so we're just going to try to stick with it as best we can, which Rinko has found a way to make happen, and Sharky found a way to make happen as well, so we're good. No more controversy because we're ready to roll. Did I get you guys a seat? I did. We got it ready from Rinko. Oh, yeah, no, it's early in the stream I was just joking that seeing the intro video is triggering. It's like, oh my god, not again, please, no, no, no. So that's the joke. I was just riffing on the same thing. Oh, I should change these back to 0, 0. 0, 0. We got it ready from both our players. Let's get started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Let's see if we can not get a draw this time. Wouldn't that be something? Tetris on the board for both players. Vits set up for NGC Man. Gets the Vits. Now just needs one more for the Tetris. There it is. 115,000 to 55 for Rinko. T-spin setup did not work out. We'll have to just burn it away. Would love a J. Which I understand Stack Rabbit really likes J dependencies. It doesn't really surprise me too much. In my own anecdotal experience, I feel like J's come fair bit more often than L's on the whole. And I think I was subconsciously actually setting up J dependencies far more than L dependencies when I'm forced to. So it's interesting. Nice T setup there from Rinko. Gets it. 131,000 to 167,000 for NGC Man. 2 T-spins for Rinko already. Nice. Bargmeister helping me commentate in chat. It's nice actually because I can't watch both boards at once, and obviously even if I could, I don't see everything that everyone else sees, so it's always cool to see what other people manage to see that I miss. There's a Tetris for NGC Man. 235. Nice L tuck there. 171. Now 201 with that Tetris for Rinko. 236 for NGC Man. Oh, these beautiful tucks again from NGC. And a Tetris to go to 264. 60 lines in. Is behind, actually, by about 4 lines, but ahead in score, so a true lead for NGC Man as we approach the halfway point to level 19 transitions. I think this might be the 6th or 7th time I've restreamed Rinko in the last month. I've somehow along the way became a Rinko restreamer. So just rename me from Omen to Rinkoman? I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how that has happened, but I certainly don't mind. Rinko is very entertaining to watch. Very good DAS player. 343 for Rinko. 401 for NGC Man. Rinko's board suddenly went crazy. It's the commentator curse. I shouldn't have said anything. I should have just been like, score update, more score update, some more score update. And then they did stuff. Oh boy, a Tetris and some burns happened. Yeah, that might be a safer way to commentate, but it's a little less fun. But I mean, I guess maybe I wouldn't curse players by talking about them. I know as a competitor, when people start talking about me, I get more nervous. 384 to 474 NGC Man. There's a good T-Tuck from the Nintendo GameCube Man. I have owned almost every single Nintendo system since its inception. With a couple exceptions, actually. I didn't own a Super Nintendo, but that was the one I wanted the most, the one I coveted the most, because as a kid, I really wanted one. But I already had a Nintendo because my parents bought one, and I couldn't afford to buy another one. They're like, I'm not buying you another one. You have one already. I'm like, but it's not the same. Anyways, that, and then also Nintendo 64. But I've owned every other Nintendo console. And I'm not talking handheld. It's all just the other stuff. 567 for NGC Man, 442 for Rinko. Yeah, I didn't own like any of the Game Boys. I had friends who owned Game Boys, but I didn't own any of the Game Boys. I think the first Game Boy I ended up owning was the 3DS, which was a really good console. Transition for Rinko, 449, and a Tetris to go to 473. NGC Man about to transition here, close to 600, 2 more lines to go. Beautiful L spin, burns in at 595. There's a Tetris to go to 619, so considerable lead for NGC Man. Blargmaster, seems my commentary brain rot is still present after all this time. Spires are paying off. Same seed. This is the same seed. Can confirm. 510 for Rinko. 649 for NGC Man. Rinko having a good game, but NGC Man just so efficient this game. Oh no, Rinko's not going to be able to get anything left. That's going to be an early top for Rinko. NGC Man is good at 677 at level 21. What a game. GG's. Yeah, maybe did you lose DAS? Because it looks like you didn't quite get that square over to burn. And then it just kind of spiraled out of control from there. Square almost made it over. I think you just needed one more. Maybe you didn't have enough DAS. Missed a quick tap or something. We got a ready from NGC Man. Seed should be 9-5. Ready from Rinko. Here we go. Game number 2 coming at you in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Game number 2 coming at you. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to think of like stupid, silly ways to do countdowns. I don't even know if I want to. Tetris, who's Tiffy Flower's nemesis for vying for Maestro's #1 fan. But Tetris recently went on a rant in a CTL match where he's like, I don't believe in countdowns. I'm just going to stop doing them. Like, screw the man. It was just like kind of like contrarian for being contrarian's sake. Like, there was no particular reason other than he just didn't want to be the same as everybody else, I guess. Either way, that's a thing. Moving on, 91,000, 91,000. 16 lines in for both players. Rinko's board getting really high. Hung a square, but got a long bar to bring this down a little bit. Decides to go ahead and try to burn this high up rather than wait for another long bar. Oh, no good place for that S piece. This board getting kind of scary now. Gonna need some good pieces to get out of this. Long bar dependent. And column 8 has to just plug it with a J, making this work somehow. Staying alive, but NGC Man starting to build a lead here. 182 now is also in a high dig. Rinko almost out of this. Amazing survival on display by Rinko. Oh no, misdropped the J. Plugs the long bar well. Good flat burn. Gonna take a little bit to get out of this though. NGC also burning very high though. 190 to 135. Currently has a lead, but about to top out. Gonna top out early 190. This sequence of pieces just not friendly to either board. Rinko, you're in a chase down. You need to get to 191. 191 is your chase down target. There's a Tetris to go to 168. 61 lines. I have plenty of lines in hand to try to get this done before the 19 speeds. Going ahead and just building for Tetrises though. Oh, plugs the well as the long bar comes. Okay, uncovered. Takes a good double there. 195 will do it. Rinko on the board. It's 1-1. GG. Yeah. Seed was not doing anyone any favors. We got it ready from both these players. Let's go ahead and get them started. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Hope y'all are having a good, was it Thursday evening / Friday morning? I'm guessing Leo finally went to bed after torturing me by redeeming DAS like 5 times, 6 times. To be fair, I messed up his country, like where he's from, so I deserved it. NGC at 69,000. Hey now, that is count number 6. This is why I have to put it down on my seed, because there's no way I remember. I never remember. I have no idea. Enough time goes by, enough Tetris happens, and I'm just like, it was something between 2 and 18. I don't know. 74,000 for NGC Man. There's a dirty Tetris left well for NGC. Harry Hong well. Guess for a little while it was the Anna D well. Haven't seen Anna D in a minute. Life happens, I guess. 122,000, 122,000. 145, 145! 168 to, well, yeah. NGC was not able to take advantage of that long bar, so there it is, 167. So basically tie game. Rinko's board, what happened? It was fine like literally 3 seconds ago. Will now be in a bit of a dig. Long bar dependency filled by Rinko. Tetris for NGC Man, 213. Now going to be up a couple Tetrises. Rinko nowhere near finishing cleaning this up. No place good to put that square. Rinko's a very, very good player for sure. I very much enjoyed watching Rinko play. You know who else is a very good player though? NGC Man. NGC Man's in the lead currently as well, so 259 to 187. Rinko almost out of this dig finally. $304 for Rinko, NGC. Rinko at 190. out of the dig. Has a bit of a trough to get cleaned up here, though. Love a J. Gets a J. Set up for the Tetris. Has a long bar dependency. Might just go ahead and build dirty. Gonna build dirty. Built dirty. Where's the long bar? Takes the triple wisely. Just gonna go ahead and burn it back down. That would have been very dangerous to wait on a long bar because one never came. And we'd be talking about how Rinko really topped, but instead wisely took the triple, brought this board back down. 226 to 355 for NGC Man, who's just stacking away like a pro stacker. Look at the stacks go. And look at the blocks go away. Wee woo, wee woo. Oh no, L hang there from NGC Man. We'll have to be doing a little bit of cleanup. Might be able to get one more Tetris here before has to worry about that. Does. 408 at 91 lines. 235 for Rinko. At a long bar, but unfortunately was unable to use it for a Tetris. NGC Man's already clean. What? What? What magic voodoo did NGC do while I looked away for like 10 seconds? Clean. 435. Rinko at 264. There's a Tetris for NGC Man. 481 at 109 lines. So we're looking at a pretty dang good transition score for NGC should they not top out. Rinko at 311, 112 lines in. So we are definitely approaching transition here. We've got less than 20 lines to go. NGC Man with an awkward board goes ahead and just fills it with a square and gonna set up dirty. Gets the long bar dirty. 7 off the bottom. 6 off the bottom. Still really high. 508,000, 120 lines. So 10 more to go till transition. There's another Tetris. Rinko's board starting to climb. Has a dirty setup as well. Ghost burn. Didn't burn. Causes a top out for Rinko. 316 is going to be it for Rinko. NGC's in the lead. 2-1. Rinrin's first word after a top out is, I used to be Marl. Oh, talk about Anna D. Well, to be fair, you were playing a game of Tetris, so, you know, there's that. All right, we got it ready from both our players. Game number 4. Knocking at your door. Man, I gotta find something different than what CCW does, though. 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. I keep looking down to see if I get like a tortoise or Texas or something. It's been a minute. I feel like most of my restreams have been pretty normal, boring Tetris there. The Tetris spot not giving me any of the fun stuff. Just the boring ass Tetris. The stream's been going on long enough I don't recognize the music anymore. Because it always resets every time I play. Like it just starts at the beginning whenever I start up a new stream. So we've now passed into territory that it's like the same music because it sounds exactly the same, but it's slightly different. It's different enough that I'm like, wait a minute, I don't recognize that same-ish music. What are the body strikes? Oh, I don't even know them all. I know that there's Texas, Tortoise. There's also like your car insurance one. Like it just goes off the rails and like talks about like, hey, like I'm here to like talk to you about your car insurance. That's my favorite one, but I barely ever see that one. I feel like they've added some more recently because there were some that I had never seen before, but I can't remember any of them. I've seen at least 5 unique ones. $141 for NGC Man, 89,000 for Rinko. Rinko with a long bar dependency, Column 6. Column 7. It's only going to be good for a triple. Well, a delayed triple. A double single. 95,164. So early lead for NGC Man. There's a Tetris for Rinko. Shout out to Professor Ian, right? That's Ian. Ian Rambles. I met Ian at the KC Regional. That's the first and only live in-person one. I wanted to go to the Oklahoma one as well, but I wasn't feeling well, so I opted to not get everyone else sick. But I watched the DAS tournament. It was also very good. Shout out to JDH, also known as James. Got semifinals. I mean, all the other, usual suspects were in the top 8, but JDH snuck into the semis and got some money. Oh, Dr. Lima, Nazan Inigo. Maybe he doesn't run. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure who runs it. I know that multiple people contribute to it. So, yeah, Ella. I know Ella did it for a while as well. 176 for Rinko, 310 for NGC Man. So very hefty lead. Rinko playing clean, but NGC just very, very efficient. Taking minimal amounts of burns. 69 lines in. Hey now, let's call that one number 7. NGC is going to be in a slight slowdown here. $315 NGC's, but got to top out early. We got a chase down on our hands. Rinko, you need to get to 316. You are at 255. So I guess that hyper efficiency did cause a little bit of problems there once the board got a little too high and the pieces did not get to be too friendly. Rinko low on the board, just waiting for a long bar. In a chase down here. Plenty of lines to work with. Line 95. Needs to get less than 100,000. Waiting on the long bar though. What on earth is this? There's a Tetris. 284. One more will do it. Could also just burn their way too. Doesn't seem like the DAS Master way to burn your way to a victory. Tetris. There it is. Okay, I was off. It was more than one. Either way, it's good now. 331 to 315. Rinko. Couple chase downs. To get 2 games. It's tied up 2-2. GG. You are not an idiot. You're far from an idiot. Now you might be in perfect game stacking mode brain. That could be a thing. But I would not say you're an idiot. All right, we got it ready from these players. Let's see who's going to take a decisive game 5. Let's do a 5 countdown for this one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Blarg, how long you been gone? You're saying you've been out for a while, now you're back, so I certainly remember seeing you around at least a couple years ago. I myself was gone for a little while, and also I was mostly a lurker up until recently, so I don't know the goings-ons of people basically from before, let's call it June. First played in 2018, wow. So you're not old, not like super, super old guard, but you're definitely old guard compared to a lot of the current players. Myself included. I started in 2020? Yeah, I started 2020. I started getting more involved with the scene, and by that I mean like watching a lot of Tetris and actually commenting. Maybe a little streaming in 2021. 75,000 for Rinko, 22,000 for NGC Man. So the script is currently flipped from the other 4 games. Rinko has an early lead. NGC Man now doing some burning and chasing. Fifth on the all-time restream leaderboard. Holy moly! I assume you restreamed pretty much everywhere then. If you're fifth. TNP, CTL, CTM, CTW maybe. Wow, 1,245. That's crazy. And you see, man, still kind of stuck in this perpetual dig. 33 lines in, still not clean. Kind of getting in danger. Rinko also in danger. Both players. Stacks not looking great. I'd say NGC Man's closer to getting out of their problems. Although Rinko bringing this down. Oh no, no good place for that long bar. Opted to lay it vertically rather than flat. That's an early top for Rinko. NGC Man, you are in a chase down. 70,000. You need to get to 160. You need to get to 160 now, so plenty of time to work with. Certainly plenty of lines to work with. CTL and CTM. Yeah, those are the 2 big ones for sure. I did a king bar there. Being number 1 required. Yeah, I don't even know who the number 1 active restreamer is, to be honest. We certainly have had quite a few of them come through that have done a lot of restreaming in the last year. Is it Kingsman? Yeah, that makes sense. El Pelton back in chat. Yeah, I'm excited to see if you come back in. I would love to see more restreams. We never have enough restreamers, and we have too many leagues going on at any given point in time. So it's gotten pretty busy. Oh no, Rinko is topped out. Yeah, I already knew that. Yes, we're in a chase down. 113. Chat brain and Tetris brain do not always mix well. There's a great Z-spin. NGC Man just keeping it nice and low. Not taking terribly risky stacking decisions. Just about set up for a Tetris here. One more will do it. T-spin set up. Nailed. And a Tetris. That's it. NGC Man takes a decisive 3-2 lead. We are at another 6-sider. Guys, every single set tonight has gone 6 games. What? Bad RNG, says NGC Man. All right, so explaining a draw again one more time. I know that Boxy's probably asleep, but here's the deal. If NGC Man wins a 4th game, we'll take away the win and get 3 points. If Rinko wins, it will force a draw where both players get 1 point. So that's what's at stake with this 6-sider. We have a ready from both our players. Let's get it started. I can't believe this is another potential draw. What? All right, let's go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It is best of 6. You switched hobbies, Bergmeister, huh? What did you switch to? Does it like? I know a lot of people did do. Oh no, Rinko's gonna top out. Push down, Rinko, push down. Joins Club Zero. Rinko, no, not like this. Not like this. Oh, no. No, what? Oh my goodness. That is an epic finish, but in the worst possible way. Rinko. NGC Man, you're good. You have won. You're gonna get 3 points. You're gonna make it into the bracket, at least for now. I mean, I see the buys, I should say. Obviously, you're gonna make the bracket. Feel free to mull this out. This is my last set. I don't have anything else, so I ain't got anything else going on. I am gonna go ahead and report this ending. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, NGC Man tops out at 99,000, so there's that. Take comfort in that, I guess. Great games nonetheless. I know that we got kind of hit with a lot of really bad seeds, which unfortunate, but it was still very entertaining, very close. Came down to a 6-sider, so I mean, can't ask for much more than that. Let me see if the bracket has updated. No, I've got to refresh it, because of course I am. Here we go. Yes, it is updated. Here is where we stand as of tonight's games. All 3 games have been reported. Of note, NGC Man has in fact moved into the buys. He's done 17, so he's going to have to hope that some of the players that are trying to get a buy don't sneak by him. That's a lot of buys in the word buy. Buy, like I'll say that at the end, I guess. NGC Man, their Sharky has been bumped to 9th, so will not be getting into a buy game. We'll have to play in the first round knockout stage. And then we had SaltedSofa is still currently in the bracket at 9 points, 19th place, but we'll have to hope that, let's see who could possibly sneak in here. Really, anyone who hasn't played in the bottom half has a chance of getting in. Realistically, I'd say Rinko had a chance. AV Geek has a really good chance. Ian Keith could do it with one more game. Cobra still has a couple more games. That would be enough to get him in, I think. So there's still... I think Sofa's probably safely in at this point, but it's going to be close. Obviously, Dog, undefeated. I think what... Pixel Andy and Dog are currently the only undefeated players? Is that right? Yeah. Yep. So there you go. That's where things stand. SPS, that's all I gotta say. Garbanzo beans. Yeah, NGC Man, hey, thanks for letting me restream your matches, man. It's a privilege and honor. Rinko, same again. It's like the 7th time I've restreamed you. Obviously, super fun to watch. Thank you, viewers, for sticking around and staying with us to the end. Hopefully you were entertained by 3 6-siders and some amazing Tetris between them. Very intense moments. I think that's going to do it for me. If you guys have a preference on raid target, let me know in chat. Otherwise, I'm going to just go find something. And go raid something. We've got, looks like CTW, Consistency Wars going on. And then a whole bunch of people. Yeah, I guess our only 2 real options here are classic Tetris Wars, or I don't know, your favorite person that you want to raid. NGC Man, thank you. Bro, thank you. Blogmaster saying thanks for the stream. Thoroughly thrilled. Persona 5. Yeah, let's go support some Tetris. I'm going to go ahead and raid Tetris Wars. Ian does play. He's actually in the bracket. I think. Oh, not this bracket. He's in the Dash Europa League. So it's the bracket down from the Champions League, which just is the Champions League. So I think he's playing in a playoff. So. All right. Let's see if that worked. It did. Thank you again, everyone. Hope you enjoyed some DAS action tonight. It was a lot of fun. Time flew by, as it always does with Tetris. Have a good evening. Stay classic.